Good evening, everyone. This is TimorFox13 again, and I'm honored to proclaim good news, everybody. This is an update and a big one. Player Rurik spent his last year, his complete turn, upgrading the project Obsidian ghostcasting, and I'd like to show off his work. Maybe some of you remember our fiddly intake of water for the pump stack. Well, that changed. Watch, watch the minimap, please. I'm going down one level. Yeah. This is the underground sea now, and this is the first level of the underground sea. This is the second level of the underground sea. This is the third level of the underground sea. Rurik went completely bananas. He dug out the two levels below the sea with up-down stairways. You can see it up here. All the area is stairways. And before he breached to the level of the underground sea, he used a system of drains, again with minecarts, to drain the complete sea level to 4 of 7 parts water, and then punch through the bottom, and the rest of the water flowed down to the lower levels, and he used the then free upper level to dig out all the last stairs. And so now we have 3 whole levels completely filled with water to fuel the pump stack. This is completely insane and took quite some time to fill it back up, but it works. It worked, and it's absolutely amazing. There is near infinite water now to fill the pump stack, but this is only a part of his upgrades. When we go up, you already see the empty magma tube. He also upgraded the big shower head. He placed an obsidian pillar below in the center and built a big wheel of obsidian floor to dispense all the water that is flowing down, so we don't have not only the middle part where it hits the magma, but the whole area around it with a big waterfall, big area that evaporates the magma or the lava down here. We're at level 39 now, and this is quite fast, but also this is not the fastest. There's also another thing I will start just in a minute, where there's even more water flow. Checking I wanted to check something right now, but I forgot. But it's not a problem. Yeah. Now I remember. Of course, the upgrade to the shower head can be dropped. There is a mechanism coupled to the pillar, and I think I don't know where the lever is, but there should be a lever somewhere with that we can drop the whole lower part into the magma sea when it isn't needed anymore. And then build back the shower head or use the water for obsidian casting for real. That's something we can think about later. But first I want to unpause. You see the water flowing down here. You hear the section of cavern collapsing all the time. And this is already quite a bit of water going down. That's really nice. You can see the waterfall here. And I zoom out a bit. Evaporating the magma. And this is already really nice. But we can go even faster. So we have the original intake, which, okay, wait, here. That's the original intake with the, I'd pause again, otherwise there will be the alerts all the time. This is the original intake. Rurik placed the floodgate to shut off the complete flow if needed. And this floodgate on top was a constructed wall I put there to reduce pressure or to take out the pressure because I don't want this part to be flooded, which is not necessary to be not flooded. I liked the thought of accessibility for maintenance, but it's not that important. I've seen that there's a tower cap growing in our water generator. This should be taken out sometime, but we have enough water generators, so if one goes down because of mushroom growth, not a problem. But I wanted to prevent mushroom growth down here, so I put in the wall. Rurik took out the wall and placed a floodgate here, which can be additionally opened by this lever, which will make the flow into the pump stack even bigger. And that is something we're going to do right now. Please ignore the alerts. They will come all the time, but we'll see what happens. Right now, water intake is pretty good. I mean, it's a constant flow. It's okay. We have 6 FPS right now, which is already quite low. 7, but still okay. Now we wait for a dwarf to come by and pull that lever. Oh, there, by the way, is an open space. So the water came down up until elevation -6, which is right now about 30 level below the magma surface. So we're digging holes into this thing. But that's, like I said, it'll get better. We just need a dwarf to pull this lever. Let's see. Yeah, command is scheduled. Come on. Okay, why is the cat wandering in there? I guess we should close that door. It's a bit dangerous. Don't want everyone to drown. Because this thing, all you can see it's flooded because this is the upper level. This pump already takes water from here, but yeah, that's not such a big part. The main water is taken from down here, but there's still no one coming to pull this lever. Please, pull the lever. Come on. There are only dwarfs with carts to get stone. There's someone. Okay, lever is pulled. And now we wait for the floodgate to open. This will have a heavy impact on FPS, even more. But we'll see. And the floodgate is open. And nothing moves anymore. FPS is going down. 4, 3, 2. Yeah. 1. My last test, it went straight to 0. Okay, and we're gonna stop right now. The first thing we can see, pump stack is, as of opening the floodgate, completely filled. Okay, nearly. There's a 4 somewhere here, but we have that much water now that it's completely filled to the brim. The whole 60 levels. 77777 all the way. And what's happening up here is even more crazy. We go down to the shower head and we'll unpause now. This will take some time, but the water pressure will put an obscene amount of water now into the shower head. This whole area will fill up with 7, so a full level of water, and FPS are completely down, and this even didn't start going over the edge. If this whole level of water will go over the edge, we'll have 0 FPS, which doesn't mean that we stopped to a complete halt. It's just that we have less than 1 frame per second. So it will be a frame, and we're to 0. It'll be about a frame every 2 or 3 seconds. But like I said, the amount of water going down is completely awesome. I'll stop and go down here. It hasn't hit the lava. Okay, this is too slow to show off. But the thing is, I let this whole thing run just an hour ago for about, I don't know, 20 minutes. And the deepest that the water penetrated the magma tube was at level -70. So we pump that much water into the volcano that it doesn't evaporate until 100 levels down this level. So there's a complete shaft of water from this level down nearly to the magma sea. We already joked that maybe we should build not the fort, the mini fort, not in the magma tube, but just above the magma sea. But it is possible. We have the means to do it right now, but it'll take ages to fill up this thing with magma again, and I don't think that we want to wait this time. But like I said, we now have enough water to evaporate this whole thing. And because I don't want to let it run now, I will load up another save. I did, like I said, about an hour ago. I let this run for quite some time at about 0 to 1 FPS. And to just maybe you write this down. We're at elevation 38 right now, and we have midwinter. Okay, keep this in mind. I'll just pause and load up another save. Okay, we are back. We are now at first obsidian, late winter, which is just not even a month later. I already shut down the power bore mode, so the big floodgate for the big intake is closed already for quite some time. And now we look where we at with the surface of the lava, of the magma. This is where we were a month ago at level 37. Down, 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 down. And we are at level 23 right now. Thing is, our goal was level 24. So with Rurik's turn, we've accomplished to empty the magma tube in 1 month. So this is not the official save. This is just a save I grabbed as soon as he posted it at Discord. So right now the next overseer will be Criddle. Criddle hasn't started the whole process yet, but even without the overdrive, it should be completely possible for him to get the magma tube down to this level in a year. And because this is the level where the original magma trains with the minecarts are, we thought this should be the lowest level for the mini fort. The entrance is here at level 27, where the gold floor is. So this will be the entrance. We're already talking about a bridge system that can be retracted, and in case the complete mini fort with lava or magma, so that nothing is seen and it's hanging in the center of the magma tube and is completely shut off from the world. This will be another project. It'll take some time. Homik will have to start with the construction of his fort, but right now we have perfect conditions for him. I'm not sure when he is up. He should be, I think, after Criddle or maybe after Rusty Steel Ogre. I'm not sure what's the exact order of overseers right now, but he can definitely start with his fort. And I hope he has his planning already done, because in 1 or 2 weeks it's his turn, and we want to see what he has in his mind for the mini fort. But as of now, we've completely succeeded and gained victory above the volcano. And yeah, Project Obsidian Ghostcasting is a complete success. Everything we thought out just worked just the way we wanted, and it's gotten even better. And we have a lot of water for obsidian casting for the fort. Maybe we won't construct it, but cast it completely out of obsidian. This is possible now. Yeah, great. I'm really happy. And last thing, there's one thing I forgot to showcase of Warmbeers until now. Well, partly I forgot, and partly I didn't know that it was there. I have to look for it right now. It should be here. Yeah, exactly. This is the tavern. I already showed this. And the big meeting hall. This is an aquarium. We already have a cap hopper inside a small aquarium, but I think this will be filled with critters over time. But below the tavern, there's this area. There's magma diverted from the fortress. These are the fortress. And in the magma chamber, there's a small stockpile. And in the stockpile, there's beer. And because it's encased in magma, it is warm beer. So we officially have warm beer here in Warmbeers. Yay! We stand by our name. Okay, that's it. I think about doing updates for Warmbeers because this is so much fun. I'll do an update after every observer turn. So I think in next time there will be news from Warmbeers. Yeah, because all the participants are still eager to participate, and everyone uh, were well took their time and tended to the time frame they were given. We are operating in 1 week maximum intervals. In this 1 week, you have to play 1 year. That's standard procedure. Until now, it worked really well. Some turns even were over in some days. That depends on the overseer's time. But yeah, I think at the longest, in 7 days, I will post another update to Warmbeers, and then we'll see what Criddle did to our beloved little fortress on this beloved little volcano. So, have a nice evening. Bye.